How are you, Ken? I'm very happy to be here, and I'm sure you're very excited. You know, people say I'm hard on the Muslims. You believe this? Okay, look, even if I didn't already detest these people, because they're trying to kill us all and oppress our women, I'd be suspicious on ceremonial grounds alone. The way they kneel and crash before God like that, have some pride. At least use a chair. Let me tell you something, if there is a God, He's kneeling before me, okay? Built the world in 6 days. Big deal. Try building a $1 billion real estate empire around laws about not evicting people, not polluting, worker safety. All based on rules He put in place 2 millennia ago. I guess so we'd be kinder to one another, I don't know. But talk about red tape. Even God doesn't have the patience for these outdated regulations. God gets big in real estate, he can talk to me as an equal. Okay, maybe I'll let him shake my hand. We'll see. We'll see. So folks, I see lots of mouths agape, and I can only assume it's because you're so happy. So ask away. Any questions you have, folks. This is to inform you, because the fake news media says lots of horrible things about me. Okay, so let's get some questions going, folks. Anything.
Do you do music?
Do I do music? I do lots of things, okay? I'm in many areas. I got involved with music. I invested. A lot of bad investments, you know, the wrong kinds of people you invest in, okay? They don't give you your money back. Sometimes I lose confidence a little early, okay? Certain kinds of people, I don't tell you which kinds of people, okay? But certain people from the southern hemisphere are no good, okay? I don't have much confidence in them. You know, some of them do all kinds of things. You see it in the media, okay? This MS-13 and other things. So I like some people, but maybe from, you know, where I'm from. You know, Finland, Scotland, Germany. England, these are good places. These are fantastic places. Any other questions?
I got one.
Please.
Do you like
Jong, I heard your name is Jong. I know a great guy named Jong. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later.
Do you like
I don't want to stereotype you. You get in trouble sometimes. Stereotype people, you know.
Yeah. Do you like Justin Trudeau?
Justin Trudeau. You know, Justin Trudeau, people think I don't like him here. I don't know where they get that idea. Because he talks big. Okay, he said immigrants are welcome in Canada. He talked big, right? But then he's sending them back. He's sending many immigrants back to America, so I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And on the USMCA, that deal, that NAFTA 2.0, okay, he's cooperating. He's great. He has a lot of investment. You know, he knows Ivanka. He knows Ivanka. So he gets along very well with her.
You saw how she was looking at him, right? You saw that picture?
You're talking about Melania.
Yeah, your wife.
What, my third wife. Let's not get carried away. My wife, like it's going to be forever. Look, people get tired. Maybe I'll tell an Asian man next time. You know, who knows? It could be your lucky day, Mr. Jong. Okay. But I heard about that. But look, let me tell you something. Sometimes there's something wrong with her eyes sometimes. So she gets fixated a little, but she's just trying to correct her vision. So whatever you thought you saw wasn't what you saw. I hate to tell you. But Justin, I love Justin because I'm invested in that pipeline. That North Dakota Access Pipeline. That even Obama reneged on. Okay? But he's all for the pipeline, so I love the guy. I mean, I hate him personally. I'm a little jealous, I have to tell you. Because he's young. He's young, that's it. He's a lot of stamina for a young man. But I have to tell you, I look at my balance sheet, he's great for me. He's great. Any other questions, folks? Come on. I know you love this. Oh, sir, over here.
Yeah, how do you feel about people who do Trump impressions?
You know, actually lots of people, and I have to tell you, not very good. I see people who do impressions, and they're horrible. That idiot, Alec Baldwin, this guy making so much money, doing a terrible impression of me. It's all these crazy liberals, they mock me. So I'm not impressed. I have yet to see a true impression. Maybe after I'm president, maybe I'll do an impression of me and people will be amazed. Okay? They'll be amazed. How did you do it that I do lots of things. Like I said before, I do lots of things. Lots of things. Come on. I know you want. Ma'am over here.
Who do you think should be president after you?
No, well, that would be a very sad day. A very sad day. But when that happens, when I give it up, which is going to be not for a long time, okay? Franklin Delano Roosevelt was president for what, like 16 years? He got elected to 16 years. He served 12 because he wasn't in the best of health. Now, he was a cripple, okay? He was a cripple. Some of these people, I have to tell you, they can't do the job as well as I can. There's a lot of propaganda that you know all kinds of things. New Deal, Social Security, fought a war. Let me tell you something. That's all lies. That's all lies. Because I do this job, and let me tell you something. It's really hard. It is very hard. So I don't know how he did it, but there's some lies going on in those textbooks. Okay. I don't think Germany was as big a threat as people thought. But the next president, I'm thinking crazy Bernie, because it would make everybody realize how great I was. Because people are realizing already how horrible Obama was. Okay. First of all, I'm a little tough on some of these criminal activity coming up to the north. Okay. I don't take pity on some of these parents and don't know how to take care of their kids. But he was tough on them too. And he didn't get any criticism for it. So people are like, look, Donald, you give me a tax cut and you should have just as bad as Obama did. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. So it's going to be a sad day, but hopefully, someone terrible just to make me look good. But for the country, I think Ivanka would be fantastic. I think she's a young woman like yourself. Women deserve it, especially a Trump. A Trump. They're going to don't worry, guys. There's going to be some men advising them the whole step of the way. Sir,
Which one is your favorite song?
Favorites. Look, I don't make those kinds of decisions. What kind of question? What kind of horrible parent? I assume you mean my children by my first wife, Ivana. Okay, because she had great stock. The other kid, I don't know. I'm not so sure about him. Okay. He's got great looks, though. Very handsome kid. Very handsome. But many kids, they have a tough time these days because the teachers, the parents, everyone's politically correct. So I have to filter that out. I make the kids sit in front of the television and watch Fox and Friends with me. Very good education. Okay, this is how the world is, kid. Okay, women get ahead if you look the right way. Okay, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. And guys get ahead if they're on good terms with me. So I think those are the best values. Those are the values I was raised with, and that I raised my children with. So hopefully they're all the same. They're all equally just like me. And I think that's good. That's a good thing, don't you think? Maybe you could send your kids to me. I'd be happy. I'd be very happy. Because I don't know what's going on with you. If you got a beard, men with beards. I gotta tell you. I don't trust them. You look a little dangerous. I don't tell you. A little dangerous. Anything else? Ladies and gentlemen, any other questions? Anything you want, really. You can have fun. How about this guy over here?
I got nothing.
You got nothing. Okay, well, nothing. That's very sad because, the economy is taking. So you gotta have something. You gotta have something. I can help you with some fantastic investments. I have many investments all over the world. Oil's good. Oil's good. But also Trump Towers, because there are so many of them. And they can't stop putting them up. Pretty soon, I'm going to start a new news network. You can get in on that. And you won't have nothing. You'll have something. You'll have a lot of something. So you let me know if you're interested in that. Anything else, folks? Miss over here. Thank you.
I heard you failed to buy Denmark. What country would you want to buy next?
Actually, it was Greenland. But you watch fake news media. It's very bad for you. That's okay. It happens to me. It happens to me sometimes. Sometimes I make mistakes. People attack you. Am I attacking you? No. I'm just pointing it out gently, which the media should do more often, quite frankly. It's very embarrassing, very emasculating. So Greenland, how'd that work out? This guy, like a rude person with a beard, trying to stick in with another question. I appreciate it, but you have to wait your turn. You're going to have to wait your turn, just like at the border, sir. Just like at the border. Just like at airport security. I don't have to wait. I don't know if you know this. I have the right kind of background. But Greenland, that didn't work so well, and I was not happy. You know, some of these leaders, they try to get in good. They try to be politically correct with the young audience, and it doesn't work so well. I mean, I've heard it, okay, that he's taking in the polls, so it's embarrassing me. Even his people, like, you know, they're very polite in these countries, in these Nordic countries. But even though, like, look, that was very rude. This is the American president. So they didn't appreciate that either. He better watch it too. Or she, whoever it is in charge of that nonsense in Denmark. Denmark owns Greenland, by the way. So you were actually half right. Sir, over here.
I'm just curious to know, what do you consider your biggest mistake was? Because you said you've made mistakes.
My greatest mistake? You know, I haven't got that many mistakes. I guess I picked some of the wrong people. Steve Bannon. Maybe not the best choice. But only because he betrayed me. It's not my fault that they all sell themselves as fantastic people in the beginning, you know. Like some of these ex-wives I've had. They look great at the beginning. Spend a few years with me. They try to blame it on me. Very bad. Very unfair. And then I'm like, look, honey, it's not working out. It's not. It's just the same attitude I have with some of these advisors. Many secretaries of state. Maybe you could be the next secretary of state. Okay.
With a beard?
You know, John Bolton. John Bolton has a mustache, so maybe I could get used to the beard if you're the right kind of person. The right advice. Maybe, you know, some ladies, you know, right kinds of ladies. Get me in on something, you know.
I am from Colombia.
Colombia, you know, they have fantastic product. And I thought of investing because of my idiot sons. But you know, drugs are no good. So Colombia, you got a lot to apologize for, Colombia. I'm assuming there aren't any other things. You know, other redeeming values. Because that's all I hear about Colombia. That's all I know. But you come in, you do a good job. I reward good jobs. And this guy, Jong over here, you know, I know a fantastic guy named Kim Jong. I hope you don't think that's racist. I hope you don't think that's racist. Are you Korean? You look maybe a little Korean. You're Korean. People think, look, if I had said that, oh, you're definitely Korean. Oh, how racist. I'm not racist. I'm just right. But he's a great guy. I don't know if you're related. Maybe you're related to him. Maybe like 5 generations ago, maybe your family made a wrong turn, came to Canada. Very sad for you. You could have been next in line. You're a very handsome guy, I have to say. I like handsome people. And maybe, you know, maybe when Ivanka is done with her present idiot husband, I don't like that guy spends a lot of time with her. I don't like that. Something's going wrong there. Or maybe you could be next in line.
Excited.
You let me know how much time I have left.
Time.
All right, look, I complimented him, but he wasn't, you know. That's immigrants for you folks. So thank you very much. You're a fantastic audience. I really appreciate it. And you can find me on Twitter. My real name, of course, real Donald Trump, but also IF Comic. Okay, it gets a little political, a little crazy sometimes, you know. But there are links there to other videos and other things. So thank you very much.
One more time for Iqbal, everybody. Did I say it right?
No,
Oh, yeah, you did. That's
no,
good.
no, it's Donald.
Donald Trump. That was the first time seeing a Donald Trump impersonator in person. That was very good. Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, thanks, man.
So Jody, you're next, man.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
You were having up people, but
Damn it.
Next. It feels
Can I
like 2
get a
a.m.
beer
now at this
first?
point.
Oh shit. So wait, how do you actually sound like?
Oh, I sound like this.
Oh, okay. Holy crap. Getting chills. I kind of wanted to punch you in the face for a minute there. I was like, holy crap. That was
compliment.
awesome.
Thank you.
I wrote a song called Fuck Trump. Like,
Are you plugged in?
yeah, I am. People say fuck Trump. He won't be afraid to fuck Trump. That's not what I want to play because I need a full punk band to do that one. Oh, shit.
Nice and intimate now.
Yeah, I was actually hoping for that because I have a new one and I'm too scared to start with it. So.
Very good.
I don't even have a name for it. God damn. Check.